I just expanded my portfolio with 10% in Bitcoin. So why did I do this? Well, there's mainly three reasons. The first one is not new. If you look at the last 3 months of the growth of Bitcoin, it has actually fallen 34%, almost 35%. So it's a good time to buy. It's low right now compared to where it was just a month ago. If you look at the 3 months here, you can see we're fairly low compared to when we were at 60,000. So it's a good time to buy. And then another interesting thing. After El Salvador decided to make Bitcoin a legal tender, look what happened. India may be interested, also looking at Bitcoin and maybe classifying it as an asset class. And El Salvador, that's a country of just 6 million people. India, they have like 1 billion people there. Imagine if India suddenly starts to adopt Bitcoin, what kind of effect that could have on the market and on Bitcoin in general. So just very, very interesting, very optimistic news for Bitcoin and crypto in general. Also another article here on the India going in, and it's set to be discussed by the government in after the monsoon season, and that's about July, so it's not that far away. Also, so that's two reasons. The last reason, it's not the best of reasons, but I feel that if I did not buy now, I would regret it if Bitcoin suddenly rose to 41,000. And yeah, maybe Bitcoin is projected to go down lower. Maybe Bitcoin could go to 30,000, maybe to 25,000, maybe even to 20,000. No one knows. But if that happens, I've got more money to spare, and then I can buy more Bitcoin at those lows. That's dollar cost average. You don't invest everything at once. You invest something, and then if it goes lower, you invest more. If it goes up, you hodl, and you're happy. So those are my three reasons. Also, after India, look what happened. Mexico too. Mexico also wants to look at crypto in general and Bitcoin after El Salvador made it legal tender. And it's actually two government officials tweeting about it. First, it's the Senator Eduardo here. You can see he made a tweet. I will be promoting and proposing a legal framework for crypto coins in Mexico's lower house. And then also a senator in Mexico. And she just wrote something, I don't know Spanish, but it's two government officials in Mexico talking the case of Bitcoin. And it's just basically very, very interesting that the bubble has burst with El Salvador making it legal tender, and now a lot of countries may be looking to make better laws for Bitcoin, to adopt Bitcoin. Also, at the same time, while this is happening, while Bitcoin is becoming more interesting, while Bitcoin is deflationary, less Bitcoins are going to come in the future. Look what is happening to the dollar. Consumer prices soar again. CPI shows and shove rate of inflation. Let me say that again. Consumer prices soar again. CPI shows and shove rate of inflation to a 13-year high. So basically, inflation is very high in America on the US dollar. And no wonder. With the COVID, they have just been pressing more money, and that when you press more money, that stuff is gonna affect the dollar, and it's gonna affect inflation, and money is gonna become worth less. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is becoming much more worth if it rises. But yeah, basically, Bitcoin is deflationary because every fourth year it halves the amount of Bitcoin released, so there will be less Bitcoin available and more people will want Bitcoin, so therefore it's deflationary. Yeah, it's basically it. If we look at the extreme fear at the fear and greed index here, it basically measures people's how much fear there is around the crypto market. How fearful are people that Bitcoin will fall, and how greedy may they be? Greed as in they want to buy more, even though it's high. They want to buy more because they're FOMOing out because they think Bitcoin is going to rise even further. You can see it's 25% of it is about volatility, and 15% social media, market volume, and surveys. So it's a lot of facets that they take into consideration making this fear and greed index. What is a bit interesting is that we are now on 21, so it's still extreme fear. However, just a few days ago we were at 13 greed index, 13 fear index, 14 fear index. That means double as fearful as we are now. So we're moving up. We're still at extreme fear, but we are moving towards something better. And this is the time when people are fearful, when all the articles are about how Bitcoin is going to fall, how it's becoming weak, how it has to go down. That is when you buy, because that's when it's low. You don't invest everything, you invest something. And if it goes lower, you can invest some more. Basically, that is the video today. Please, if you want to watch this video, subscribe. It means a lot to me. Like the video. Even comment if you have any questions or anything you'd like me to talk about.